Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and this is Indigo Lightworker Tarot. Hi Aries, how are you guys doing? I hope all of you are doing well. Thank you so much for all your support on my videos. Thank you for all the likes, the comments, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out. I am so grateful for everything that you've helped me to do just by watching. You're helping me. So thank you for liking the videos and watching them. Okay, I pulled your energy and your current energy is TikTok. Now I pulled some tarot cards to try to figure out what exactly this means. But you need to wait on something and you need to look at things from a long-term viewpoint. Okay, so where is this leading? Where is this going? Do I see myself investing in this? Is this worth investing in? You need to kind of make some decisions about what it is exactly that you want. And if you don't want it, then you just got to leave it behind. And that could be a person, place, an idea, whatever you think is not worth your time, because your time is the most valuable thing you have. We can't get it back. It's precious. So just think of things from the time standpoint. I think Spirit is wanting you to think of time as the important factor in your current situation. And your time is of the utmost importance. And treat it like it's your most valuable asset, because it really is. And it's so strange how time can I remember when I was in high school, time seemed to just go so slow. And now it goes by rather quickly. And I'm all like, well, I wish I was kind of in high school where it seemed really slow. I wish time would slow down. Okay, so I pulled some cards just to kind of give you some added support. And I got loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Okay, Aries, so even if you are alone, you're not really alone. You have your angels, you have your spirit guides, you have the angels that watch over you in heaven. You have so many, you're never alone. So don't think you're alone, even if you are alone. You're not alone, okay? We're all in this together. This thing called life, okay? So you're not alone. We have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay, so if you want change, movement has to take place, is what this card is saying. We have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Okay, so the key to a lot of things is believing. Believe in yourself, and it's going to take you so far if you believe in yourself. So what you tell yourself is what you will believe. And if you tell yourself negative things about yourself, that's going to limit you. Don't limit yourself with negative self-talk. It's not going to help you. Tell yourself positive things, and that's going to help you go a lot further than being negative with yourself. Okay, I used to be a personal trainer, and people who were very negative at the gym, it didn't serve them well. For a lot of times if they were negative about exercise, then I didn't see them a lot at the gym, okay? Because if you're negative about something, it kind of turns you off to it, and then you don't do it because you're negative about it. But the people that were positive and pumped to be at the gym, those are the people that you see at the gym. So a lot of times it's about perspective and what you tell yourself when it comes to a lot of things. And then we have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Okay, if you say you're going to do something, then most likely you'll accomplish it. It's when you say, oh, I don't know, I don't think I can, that doesn't seem like something I can do, then you won't probably do it. But if you tell yourself, I've got this, I know I can do it, I'm going to get there, whatever it takes, then you'll do it. Okay? The mind is the most powerful thing you've got. And you can train it to be your best friend or your worst enemy. It's all in how you train it. So I want you to train your mind to be your best friend and not your enemy. Okay? Now, I make up decks sometimes. And so I have like, let me see. I have a pile, see, I've made this deck up. And I think it has like the 12 laws of karma in here. Okay, I pulled some of those cards for you, and I got, you have the magic touch. So trust that you have the magic touch, Aries. If you believe it, then you have it. You have divine backing. Believe that you aren't alone, that you have divine backing. Something is not as it appears. So for some of you, something is not what you think it is. Maybe it's your perspective, perception, or something. You magnified to me the person I wished I could be. Okay? So maybe you showed somebody who they wish they could be, but maybe they couldn't be that person, or they weren't ready to be that person. It's not how it appears to be. Okay. So something's not quite, I got that twice. Something's quite not what you think it is. Trouble has walked in, decisions incoming. Okay, so some of you are going to have trouble walk its way into your life. Okay, and you're going to have to decide about this said trouble. Someone has nothing to offer but a good time. So be careful. Trouble could be just a good time. You can and will overcome. So tell yourself you can overcome anything, and that will help you get through so many things. Okay? Believe it. Believe that you can overcome, and you'll be amazed at, if you believe something, then it gives you power. And I want you to be as powerful as you can be. I want you to feel powerful, and then you will be powerful. Powerful in a good way. Okay, I have your angel message, and it's pretty good. Well, we'll see. Okay, the angels want to tell you this. I channeled this through meditation. Trust the makeup and breakup of things. Life comes with twists and turns. You have turned inward, and in doing so, you will find answers. You don't have to know everything. Just know that if you seek the good, you will find it. Same applies to the bad. Your false twin flame is going down a landmine of obstacles, for they are surrounded by losers and still expect to have wins. It's very true, we are the company we keep, and they keep company with thugs. This is no surprise, as they have gotten other people to engage in their alternative ways, and then these people have tried to end their lives, and still your false twin thinks this lifestyle is the solution to their unhappiness. It's become a crutch, not a solution, and yes, they are very unwell mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. This is a combination of things, but they have let the darkness consume them. You felt their darkness, and your body responded. You didn't understand this response from your body, but because their darkness had grown, and you two are past life soulmates, the empathic connection had also grown, and with it, your ability to tap into their energy field. This type of telepathic connection is very rare, almost non-existent, and so you didn't believe it even though you felt it. So they think you lied, but it wasn't you lying, it was you not coming to terms with it, even though a part of you knew, the other part refused to believe it. So now that the connection is over, you have come to terms with the situation and what has happened. Divine intervention has taken place, and a new timeline has been set up for you, because the divine don't mix with the karmic, and your false is one of the most karmic people to walk the planet. You are the representation of love and set apart and above others, for the divine looks upon you with great favor. You will be given the honor and respect you deserve. People will watch with jealousy, but they also know you are untouchable. Woo. Okay, so your twin flame is not well, like on any level, emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. But they hang around bad people, and they've even got other people involved in their bad alternative ways. Okay? Now, you two had some type of rare connection, and you didn't understand the connection really, even though you felt it. So for some of you, you're empathic, okay? And you had a strong empathic connection with this person, but maybe you didn't understand what in the world was happening to you, because maybe it was very much like it felt almost even supernatural for some of you. It was unexplainable, and you were just like, what is going on with me? I don't understand. How is this even happening? So maybe you were in denial for a while about y'all's connection, or you didn't understand it, so you're like trying to come to terms with something that you don't understand, which is hard to do. But the false one thinks you lied to them. But I think maybe you just didn't understand, and you were trying to figure it out, and you didn't know. If you didn't know, then how can you explain it to someone else, what's happening to you? Okay, it's probably the kind of thing that I'm getting. All right, but the point of the matter is you have been set apart, and you are above others. So the divine considers you to be divine. And when you're divine, you're crowned, and you're ascended, and you're chosen. And so you're going to get what you want, okay? And people are going to be jealous, but you are untouchable. So you're going to be set apart, and you will be above others, because the divine looks upon you with great favor. So you are highly favored by the divine, Aries, okay? All right. So your future energy is no place like home. So I feel like you're going to find the safety, the comfort, and the peace that you seek is what I'm getting, Aries. Okay, let's find out what's going on with the person on your mind. We have a 7 of Wands. So maybe they're having a challenging time, okay? And they're trying to make the best of their challenges and obstacles, possibly. We have Temperance, so they could be a Sagittarius, the person on your mind. Okay, they're trying to balance out their life. They could want to reconcile with you. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Maybe they're working on themselves. They could be trying to build something with the help of other people. Okay. We'll go. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the person on your mind could just be, dealing with the challenges of life and just getting through the day. Okay. And maybe they don't have everything figured out yet, because a Knight is somebody who doesn't have everything figured out. Okay. So maybe your person's still trying to figure out what to do when it comes to their situation. Okay. All right, we will clarify the 7 of Wands. Can you tell me about the 7 of Wands? We have the Emperor. Okay. So this could be you. You could be standing your ground with this person. You could be overcoming Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay. All right. I feel like the Emperor is somebody who's empowered. Okay. So the Emperor knows what they want. Okay. The Emperor is somebody who also, you can't like trick an Emperor. Okay. They are very wise. They are stable, structured. They have a lot of authority. So if you're in your Emperor mode and you're standing your ground, well, you're not going to back down. Okay. All right. I feel like possibly you've decided you want new love with the Page of Cups. Okay. And you're working through things. You could have been dealing with an Aquarius. Now, I could read this differently. For those of you who have an Aries on your mind, okay, and you're an Aries too, then the person that's the Aries wants to make things right with you, and they want to ask for your forgiveness and to heal the relationship. Okay. So for those of you that have an Aries on your mind, then that person wants to fix the connection. Okay. So you could take this either way. All right. And so I feel like you have a determination about yourself, and you're sticking to your guns, Aries. Okay. Clarify the Star. All right. So I feel like you're being very compassionate with yourself, Aries. All right. You're showing yourself love. You're nurturing. You're healing yourself. You could be even receiving counseling or, some type of support system. Maybe you're in some type of support system to help you work through this situation that you're trying to heal from. Okay? Well, let's clarify the Queen of... Tell me about the Queen of Cups. The Emperor. Yeah, I feel like maybe you're a mother, but you are concerned with your growth, with what you need to do next, with your abundance, okay? With being, if you are a parent, with being a good parent, okay? And trying to accomplish what needs to get done in your life. Okay. Clarify. Okay, and if you have an Aries on your mind, then this person's going to express emotions to you, okay, and tell you how they feel. All right, clarify Temperance. Clarify. Okay, why is the World here? Why is the World here? Judgment call. Clarify Judgment. The Sun. Clarify the Sun. Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Tower. Okay, clarify. Tell me more about the World. Heartbreak. Okay. All right. I feel like the person on your mind does want to reconcile with you. Okay. They want to talk about the past and what happened between you two, and try to explain themselves, and they want you to get their side of the story, and they want to try to heal what happened between you two in the past. Okay. And they could be like they're going to travel to you. So they could unexpectedly show up where you live, okay, the person on your mind, because they're heartbroken by you two possibly ending things, okay? They know that that's what should have happened. So I feel like this person has a lot of regrets, the person on your mind, okay? And they're going to make a judgment call to reveal to you what exactly happened between you two, okay? And they're going to, they could travel to you all of the sudden. So out of the blue, this person appears in your life, okay? And they're gonna like unload on you, okay? This person's gonna like dump a lot of information on you, okay? And they're gonna tell you that, well, I need to clarify the Six of Pentacles. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Clarify the Queen of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Swords. Clarify the Six of Swords. Okay, clarify the Nine of Cups. Oh. Okay. All right, so what they're going to tell you is they gave to some type of lie. Okay. The person on your mind is going to confess that they were lied to by somebody. Okay, because clarifying the Six of Pentacles, I got the Queen of Swords in reverse. So somebody manipulated them and lied to them. And so they fell into some type of trap. Okay, somebody in their energy set a trap for them, and they lied to them. Okay, and they influenced them to do something. Okay, but it was all a lie. Okay, the person's going to tell you this, and they're going to tell you that they want to work things out with you. Okay, and they want to. Can we leave the past behind? The person on your mind is going to ask you, let's just leave the past in the past. Okay, so maybe they're going to want to gloss over like nothing happened. The person on your mind. Let's pretend like it never happened. Okay? All right? And they might tell you that they were under the influence. Okay? When they weren't in the clear head. Okay? The person on your mind could tell you that I was under the influence of drinking or some type of other substance. Okay, when I made this decision and I fell into this trap and I believed this person that manipulated me, I didn't have a clear head. I wasn't in a good place in my life. Okay, they're going to confess that to you. Okay, And they're going to tell you, I thought I was doing the right thing, is what they're also going to say. When I let you go, I thought that was what was best. But see, I was being lied to. And I was confused and I didn't know what to do. And also, I have a drinking problem. And they're going to confess that to you. So I was confused because I was drinking a lot back then. Okay? And I didn't, you might not know about this, Aries, or you might know that this person has a drinking problem. Okay? But they're going to tell you, okay, what is the Nine of Pentacles? I feel like they're going to tell you that they freed themselves from this addiction. Okay? With the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. They could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, because I've got the Nine of Pentacles and then I got the King of Pentacles. So clarify the King of Pentacles, please. Why are they worried? Clarify the Nine of Swords. Okay. All right. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here, though? Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this person decided that they knew that they couldn't keep drinking. Okay, and that they had to free themselves from this addiction because they could feel their body breaking down. And they knew that sooner or later, this addiction was going to catch up to them. And if they didn't stop drinking, then they were going to have long-term lasting effects from it. Okay, and they're going to explain to you, and it doesn't have to be a drinking addiction, but with the Nine of Cups and the Devil, I'm thinking drinking. But they could have had other addictions too, the person on your mind. Okay, now they're going to tell you that they have a lot of anxiety about the future, the person on your mind. Okay, it could be this King of Pentacles. They have a lot of anxiety because a lot of their behavior has caught up to them. Okay, so maybe they have legal issues because of their behavior. So maybe this person has got a DUI. Okay, maybe more than one DUI. But I feel like this person on your mind is going to tell you that they have legal issues that they're dealing with. Okay? Because I've got the Chariot and the Tower. So I feel like this person could have had a car wreck. And they're going to tell you that I got into a car wreck because I was drinking and driving. Okay? Is what they're going to tell you. And now I could go to prison for this. I don't know, but they're definitely going to have to go to court. The person on your mind is going to tell you that I'm going to have to go to court because they definitely were drinking and driving. Okay, and then that's a wreck. The Tower's a wreck. Okay, and they're very worried about how much time they're going to have to serve for this behavior. The person on your mind is going to tell you, okay, and they're thinking about what they did and how it's going to affect them long term. Okay, that all this bad behavior has caught up to them is what I'm getting. Okay, all right. So the person on your mind is in a bit of a predicament. Okay, and possibly they lied to you a lot. Okay, in the past, and they're going to fess up to some of their lies. Okay, is what I'm getting. Okay, all right. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles. Okay, they're saying to switch decks. Okay, tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this person, I think their friends and who they surround themselves with is like been a detriment to this person's life. Okay, we got the Three of Pentacles and then the Four of Swords in reverse. So they hang around people who have kind of stagnated this person. Okay, they don't bring out the best in them. Okay, the people that they hang around with, and they don't make this person think. Okay, so the people they hang around with don't want them to think things through. They have like crazy ideas and they're all like, oh yeah, let's do it. And your person has gotten involved with people who they don't think before they act type of people. So they're like troublemakers. So I feel like your person has hung around some troublemakers. Okay. All right, clarify the Four of Swords, the Fool. Okay, let's clarify the Fool. Clarify the Page of Swords. Tell me more about the Fool. Tell me more about the Fool. Okay. All right, tell me more about the Fool, please. Tell me more about the Fool. Okay. All right. All right. I feel like this person has a lot of regrets for their behavior. Okay. And they know they were foolish, and they know that they hung around the wrong crowd. Okay. And this caused them to make bad decisions. Okay. Decisions that they didn't think through. Okay. And this person is trying to figure out what to do next, what comes next. Okay, the person on your mind, and they're making a lot of changes, and they're trying to turn their life around with the Eight of Wands. I think the person on your mind is trying to change. They see the error of their ways. I feel like this car wreck woke them up. Okay, and now they're changing their choices. Okay, is what I'm getting. They don't want to keep making the same bad choices over and over again. The person that you're thinking of. Okay. Clarify. And they're trying to be compassionate with themselves. Okay. Clarify the Seven of Cups. What's these choices? And I do think this person realizes that they were being delusional. Okay. Yeah, they're... Okay, clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, and they... That, you know, they were telling themselves that they were okay when they weren't okay. Because, you know, when you hang around people who bring out the worst in you, they don't try to make you change. They act like that behavior is normal, okay? But now your person is starting to see through the confusion and through, like, the lies they've told themselves. I think, you know, we lie to ourselves when we're... Because, you know, your conscience and your intuition knows things. I mean, of course you can desensitize yourself, and you can cut off those things, and you can... try to ignore what you naturally know. But I feel like this person is starting to listen to their intuition, listen to, like, I know I've been lying to myself. This person realizes that they see that now, okay? And they're working on releasing themselves from self-limiting beliefs, okay? And they've also been tied up to addiction. So addiction has been this person's master, and they're trying to free themselves from this addiction. Okay. And maybe they have been playing the victim and rationalizing their behavior. Okay. Maybe they have trauma. Okay. And maybe, like, addiction runs in their family, and it's addiction's always, it's kind of normal for this person. Okay. And that's one of the ways that people will justify themselves is, well, that's all I've known. Okay. Or it's in my blood, which it can be. I feel like addiction's in my blood, but I channel my addictive traits into other things. so that I don't succumb to any type of harmful addiction. I used to be addicted to caffeine. I mean, I was chugging 3 energy drinks a day and like 2 coffees. And I knew I had an addiction, but I was all like, well, who cares? You know, I need the energy, I need the caffeine. But somehow I detoxed from that addiction. Okay, and I stopped justifying it, and I was able to let that addiction go. But but I have other addictive qualities about myself. But if you channel it in healthy ways, then you can channel that that genetic trait in healthy ways. I know it's not easy to do, to channel your addictive. I'm prone to addiction too. And so I channel it in healthy ways. I know that's not easy to do, but if you give it a try, that could help you if you have an addiction. Is you try to addictive personality or something, or addictive traits. Channel it in healthy ways, and it can help you to get through the addiction. It can help you to help you to cope in some ways. I know that's not the answer for everybody, but you could give it a try. All right. But this person is working on freeing themselves, okay? And they're going to confess a lot to you. Okay, can you clarify the Nine of Pentacles? Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, clarify the Nine of Cups. We have the Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands. We have the Hierophant. Okay, clarify the Hierophant. Justice. Clarify Justice. We have the Six of Wands. Okay, what is this person leaving behind? Some type of burden. Okay. Okay. Clarify the King of Cups. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh. Well, I dropped it, so I don't know if it was reversed or upright, but I'll just take it upright. Clarify the Tower. The Devil. Clarify the Devil. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Strength. Okay. Alright, I feel like this person's going to tell you that they have what they want is something stable. Okay, and they're looking at their life long term now. Okay, and they're trying to be responsible. They've been really reckless in the past. Okay, but I feel like this person is now, like, they could be in a program with the Hierophant card. So this person could be like in AA, and they could be getting counseling with the Hierophant card. Okay, and they could have court-ordered mandates on them that they have to go to AA with the Justice card. So they could be ordered to start attending AA classes. And they're going to tell you this, that I've been told that I've been mandated to start going to AA. And it's really helped me. And I'm feeling more at peace with myself and more grounded. Okay? And it's what I needed I needed somebody to make me go to AA. Okay? Because now I feel like I'm being heard and that other people understand me is what they're going to tell you. Okay? And they're going to say, I'm trying to move. I've been carrying this addiction for a while now with me, and it's been heavy on me, but I'm letting it go. Okay, I'm releasing this addiction. It's caused me to make so many bad decisions, and I have a lot of guilt and I have a lot of shame for what I did to you and how I treated you, is what they're going to tell you. Okay? And they could be a water sign. They could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay? And they're going to tell you that I've awakened, like I've had an epiphany because I'm sober now. Okay? And they've woken up to reality, and they've woken up to like how they treated you. Okay? And what they've done. Okay? And they're going to say, well, I need to clarify that it was the addiction that I wasn't in the right mindset, okay? And I'm overcoming this addiction, and I see things clearly, okay? And I think they want a passionate new beginning with you. I do think they do want that. Okay, Claire, I feel like they're going to tell you that they've overcome their demons. Okay? I'm overcoming the demons that I've had. I'm working through my demons. I'm conquering them. I know that I've been toxic. I know that I was a jerk. Okay? I know that I treated you wrong, but I'm getting over it. I see the error of my ways, and I'm overcoming this. I'm not the same person as I was in the past, is what they're going to tell you. Okay? Now we need to clarify this. Okay, can you clarify the Ace of Wands? Okay. I do clarify the Star. Okay, clarify the Hermit in reverse. Okay. I feel like they're going to tell you that they're very passionate towards you. So they're going to make some type of passionate move towards you. This person's very attracted to you. This King of Cups, okay? And I feel like now that they have a clear head, they realize the damage they've done, okay? And they're going to tell you, I want to make things right between us. They're the Star and the Hermit in reverse, okay? They could be an Aquarius, they could be a Virgo. I think I have every sign. I'm pretty sure. They could be anybody. This is just energy. They could be any sign. Okay. They're going to say, I want to heal the rift between us. I want to, I know I treated you poorly in the past, and I hurt you in a lot of ways. Okay. I still have hope that we can work things out, and that we can renew our connection. And I know that I made you feel isolated. I know that I put my addiction before you. The person's going to say this, that they're going to tell you that their addiction was their own worst enemy. And maybe they're going to say that they were their own worst enemy, and that their addiction got in the way of y'all's connection, and it made you feel isolated and all alone. And they want to fix that. They know that you deserve somebody who shows up, who's there for them. Okay? And that the addiction like restricted what this person could and couldn't give to you. But now they can give you more than what they gave you in the past. Okay? So, all right. So I feel like somebody has had a huge wake-up call in their lives because because of their addiction. Okay? All right? And they're going to ask for your forgiveness is what I'm seeing. Okay? All right? And they do feel that like they isolated, that you two are further apart than they want you to be. Okay? They want to fix the connection and for you two to become close again. This person wants you two to be close to each other again. And for them to make amends with you. Okay? All right, let's see what's upcoming for Aries. We have the Four of Cups. So Spirit is saying upcoming, you need to really think things through and evaluate and make sure that what this person says is what you want, okay? All right, just make sure that you get all the facts and you know what's going on, okay? Because I feel like this person's in the legal, has some legal issues going on, okay? We have the Hangman, so upcoming, Spirit is saying that they want you to look at things from a spiritual standpoint. You can release and change your mind, and you can surrender and liberate yourself from any past burdens you may be carrying. Okay, and also Spirit is saying figure out what exactly it is that you want moving forward. Okay, all right. I think I might have to end the video here because I really have to go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm so sorry, Aries. I'll get you, let me get it, I can hold it maybe a little bit longer. Let's see. Let's get some badass affirmation. My peace is priceless. Keep your drama to yourself. Well, I think somebody's going to unleash their drama on you. So, oops. Boundaries, hell yes, I've got them and they're effing fabulous. Okay. So I guess you have some decisions, Aries, upcoming. Okay, I'm a work in progress, and that's perfectly effing fine. I think the person on your mind is also a work in progress, but I do feel like they're making changes, okay? You are worthy of love, especially your own. Okay, love yourself first and foremost. Okay, practice self-love every day. Do things for yourself and just make healthy decisions for yourself. And it can be tiny decisions, okay? And just be mindful of your peace of mind. You want to maintain your peace of mind. So try to do things that keep you in a peaceful state and don't rob you of your peace, okay? All right, I think I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much, Aries, for watching.